Hey world,
Hey world.
welcome to the right point of view.
Hey, welcome back.
Um, One thing we wanted to touch on, and I waited a couple of days until after the verdict, was this George Zimmerman case and the Trayvon Martin case and what happened. I wanted to wait a couple of days because I seen Twitter was blowing up. I think you told me Facebook was blowing up. People was upset and going all crazy, and we just wanted to give our point of view about the whole situation.
The verdict came in, and it's no surprise to us and probably a lot of African Americans out here not guilty. Zimmerman was found. So
Uh, it get touchy. Is it revenge for OJ? That's what I had said at
that's
first.
the funny
Yeah, I'm
part
not. It's
about
not
it.
really funny. Nobody lost their life. I said they
That's
had to get
to
some
make
revenge for
light
OJ.
of it, to try to get. I think that line and that saying is something to make black people try to keep their heads up, because that was some fucked up shit.
It was, and I remember.
And there's no way to say it. I had to say those exact words.
It's fucked up.
No disrespect to nobody, but that was some of the most horrible things that I ever saw. It made me hate being an American. And the reality is, we are Americans, and we're not treated like that.
That's true, because we built this fucking country. The White House. We set the foundation to have a country. Before the Industrial Revolution, we was out there picking cotton and shit, selling our goods all throughout the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. But this country has always had two different justice systems. You know, I like how one of the comedians put it. They said, fuck justice, it's just us.
Shout out to Eddie Griffin.
Yeah.
We're friends on Twitter. Love you
and that's
so
what
much,
you said, Eddie. With shout out, peace. Yeah, prime example. A lot of you may or may not have heard of a lady back in 2010. Her name was Marissa Alexander. She lives in Florida, just like George Zimmerman. She fired warning shots at her ex-husband because she felt like her life was in danger. Didn't kill, hurt anybody. And they gave her a 20-year sentence. Versus George Zimmerman, which is about 50 miles away from where her incident took place. We just found out he was acquitted of all charges. And he admitted murdering someone.
Well, it wasn't acquitted.
Well, yeah, was it acquitted?
It wasn't acquitted.
Okay. What? But they just dropped him?
Yeah, they just dropped him.
Shout outs to the U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder. I'm glad you're looking into these laws, and I'm glad you're trying to get them changed. I feel like if Bush or Bill or any of them other motherfuckers was in office, their attorney general wouldn't even looked at it, including sell ass Colin Powell's ass. You wouldn't have looked into it either. You know, he looked like the dude from How High with the Kermit the haircut. Yeah, I don't even like him. But anyways, that's just a double standard. Like I wanted to say, how can it be right in one instance, but then in the black lady's instance, the judge threw the stand your ground law completely out and said that they couldn't even use it in her case.
And that stand your ground law is everywhere. Legal in 26 states.
26 states,
including
Kansas.
Us so here. So that's information for all of us to know. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
You know, I never knew that. And when I had got that information to me, that just made me really think and made me wonder what type of world we really live in. And made me think of why, as black people, we cannot come together and protect ourselves.
That is true, because every other race of people does that. You know, they cool with everybody just like we cool with everybody. But when it comes to messing with one group of people, they all come together. Chinese people, no matter if you're Asian, Laotian, Thailand, you're messing with the Chinese people, they all come together. Mexicans, no matter if you're Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, y'all all come together. Can't none of us come together. Then we want to go in our neighborhoods and tear up our own shit. Which proves the point, but them days is over, man. We got to get in here and fight these motherfuckers. Them days is over.
With this Trayvon Martin crap, everybody needs to wake up and take responsibility for you, your household, and your community. That's what it all boils down to. Everybody's not going to get along. Everybody's not going to be on the same accord. But it's responsible ways of handling things. Now, sometimes you do got to take it to the streets. You do got to take it to the extreme.
Yeah.
But educate yourself before you do those things so that you would know what you're getting yourself into, and you will be prepared to deal with the consequences when they come.
Exactly. And that's another reason I wanted to say that, too. It's almost a PSA. A lot of brothers don't know, like you said, the laws here in Kansas, man. Now, I don't want you to be scared I don't want you to change your attire either, because you should be able to wear and go wherever you want. But be cautious out here in these streets, man, because you can be the next Trayvon Martin.
Especially in Wichita.
And really in America, these cases happen every day. This one got media attention, but it's many Trayvon Martins out there.
Yeah.
It was a brother that got shot, handcuffed in the back of a police car, and they said he committed suicide.
Oh,
so
yeah,
he was handcuffed,
like
he got a gun and blew his head off in the back of a squad car. But I digress on that.
We're definitely digressing on that.
And just be safe out here, y'all. I seen on the news, my boy AJ, we went to school together. Peeps, if you see this, hit me back on Twitter or YouTube, man. They was messing with him because his attire. He came in with a hoodie after the Trayvon Martin acquittal, and he had a little message, like written on a piece of paper. He made the news the other day. So, you know, it can happen here. And don't let them keep you down, people. We're going to keep repping our people, keep repping our city, and do it, man, because I ain't got time for all this nonsense. The justice system's flawed as always been. Laws are not made to keep black people out of jail. That's why so many black people in jail.
And that's why so many black people knew what the verdict was.
We already kind of knew, and we kind of already braced ourselves. It's 80 to 85% minorities, about 60 to 70 of them black in prison, but we only make 12% of the population.
And a lot of these media people out here are wanting a riot to happen, wanting shit.
Race war.
We ain't about to do that, because it ain't going to get us nowhere. We're tired of holding up signs and picketing. I'm not disrespecting
our ancestors. We're not disrespecting our ancestors.
Or even people today today have been protesting for Trayvon Martin, and I think that's a beautiful thing. If you're organizing something, rally. If you're passionate about it, do it. But all that rioting and bullshit over that,
it's 2013.
Get on your own shit. Riot like that. Follow your dreams. Keep a job. Take care of your kids.
Right.
Live your life.
That's it.
Those things right there is a riot enough to me. Let's prove America wrong. Let's prove people wrong. Even myself, I'm the first one that has to look in the mirror and prove something to myself. I'm willing to take that chance and that stand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so hopefully, like I said, with this Trayvon issue, everybody woke up.
Right.
And realized, you know, you gotta protect you and yours.
And it's sad because you killed a young boy because of what he was wearing and the color of his skin.
He ain't even graduated high school.
Them was the two reasons you really killed him. You said you fear for your life. So every black person you see in a hoodie, you fear for your life. That's bullshit. And I'm going to say why it's bullshit. Because I hate to say it. Y'all can comment, let me know. White people the one running around crazy. What happened in Colorado? Y'all running around shooting movie theaters up. Y'all the motherfuckers running around Sandy Hook. Killing motherfuckers.
Zimmerman was reckless. He's evil.
He
had no conscience.
A little nutty.
He had no conscience during it. Fuck you, Zimmerman.
And then also the jury, I had a little problem with that. I'm gonna have to say that shit too.
Why was it an all-female jury and one Latino woman?
Right.
Now I'm a woman. I'm standing up for women, and I'm glad that it was a women on there. You would think for the sympathetic part about it, most of them were mothers, but for the whole jury to be all women,
that's not. Yeah.
That's weird.
And then all Caucasians, I believe, are people who were
not
nominated.
It was all Caucasian and one Latino woman.
Now, see, that's why I don't like, because in court, y'all say we get a jury of our peers. See, he got a jury of his peers, but when my brothers and all them and everybody went to court, it wasn't a jury of their peers. I didn't see 12 brothers up there in do-rags with dreads and braids and some sisters looking like yourself.
Since the verdict has been said, I have seen the interview with the lawyers. I watched that on The View and from the defense, and you know, God bless those men. You know what I'm saying? They took on a case and they won their case. They are the lawyers that they said they were, and I can't do nothing but respect that. You know, because that is their job and that's what they're doing.
They got paid.
They said they haven't got paid yet.
Okay.
Yet, and nothing's coming. They haven't taken a dime for this. But publicity and media and books and tours and bullshit for this, movies, it's you gonna get your money back tenfold for this. Also, today, Trayvon Martin's parents and their attorney was on The View. And they talked to them about 7-8 minutes. And I don't know if it was the first interview since the trial, but it was the first time I've seen them. Okay, it was the first time I've seen it. And I want to just tip my hat off to both of his parents. They are so humble and supportive of everybody standing up for their child. They don't have vengeance in their heart. They don't have hate in their heart. They were not in the room when the verdict was read because they said that whether it was going to be guilty or not guilty, they don't think they would have been able to contain their emotion anyway.
Well, see, that's smart.
So they didn't even be in there. But once they heard it, they were disappointed, but their heads are still up high. People like me, people like my cousin, and people all over the world are still fighting for this. We will continue to talk about this. This is not going away.
It needs to be talked about. Don't sweep this up under the rug.
And I'm just so proud of their example as parents coming together, Black men and women. You guys are wonderful, and I hope the Obamas are going to invite you to dinner. That's the least the motherfuckers can do.
Man, the least they did let them up.
We love you, Obamas. I ain't trying to call you MFs, but can Trayvon Martin and their family and everything come to the White House and get a couple of dinner?
God damn,
hang
take
out,
a photo op.
Something I want.
Free trip to Disney World. I don't know. Take the rest of the kids because this is that's why I can't even really talk about the shit, man. Because this shit.
We're done with it. We're done with it.
We're about to digress
on talking about it for a while. But justice was not served, and it is what it is. We're used to it in America.
Right.
Hopefully, things will get better. And next time you see us, hopefully, we'll be on a lighter note.
Right.
Until then, thanks for tuning in, and we'll get back at you.
Peace.